This will be a quick stream. I don't have a lot of time today. First things first, we have this shit to roll on. Decided to go with riders. Off the merit, if you can even call it a merit, that none of my SSR riders are MP5 yet. So this is what we'll roll on. I would have considered rolling on Lancer, but that changed when I got MP5 Karna over the past 2 months, I think. So, Riders is really the only option. For me, anyway. That makes sense. Obviously, Ketz is the most desirable because she's only MP1 for me because of how horrendous my rolling has been over the past, again, 2 months. So, ideally, we're looking for Ketz. But since nobody's MP5, I'll take anybody, even Maeve. So, I want this to be a short stream, so I'm not gonna wait around. Let's just do it. Is it still 30? Yeah, it's still 30. We don't really have the JP stuff, so. In the meantime, I'll try to get fucking, I'll try to get Azure Lane dailies done, because I literally have not had time to, focus on these whatsoever. I only have like 3 hours before the, before daily reset, so I have to hurry. Let it do its thing. Here's the Gold Rider. And it's Drake. MP4 Drake then. Happy New Year to you too, Cambodian Hammer. It's not quite happening. It's not quite New Year's here, but it will be in 3 hours. You can still for cuts. I know. I don't want to. Okay, let me take a picture of this. Okay, we're done with that. So those are gone. Alright, time for Musashi. Did you check the App Store? No. The game just asked me to download data and that's it. What MP Musashi? I don't know. Probably like what, MP2? I'd be happy with MP2. Because remember, we get another we get the Shimosa band later on this technically next year. So what I'll end up doing is I'll roll a little bit for her here, a little bit, and then wait until the later half of the year, because on that second banner I believe we have new servants that come along with her. I think. What don't we get Tomoe Gozen and somebody else? So along those lines, it's just better. It's better for me anyway not to roll MP5 here. Probably couldn't even if I wanted to, and wait until Shimosa Part 1, and then roll the rest there, so that I can also pick up the new 4 stars. Seems reasonable enough to me anyway. Still can't buy Saint Quartz. I don't know, man. I've had trouble buying Saint Quartz as well. But usually just waiting like an hour or so usually solves that problem. But I'm going to try for more Goldens. Well, they didn't give us a limited rotation with this, so no. Our limited rotation for Thanksgiving, they weren't going to give us a second one. It was too good to be true. That's what I thought at first, and then the more I thought of it, sat down and thought about it, I was like, are they really going to give us a second limited rotation? Probably not. You're going to assault over Musashi. Isn't that what I'm already doing? And let me break the sea. I've been told that the first sunrise sea is pretty good, actually. I've been told. What was first sunrise again? Was it 50% starting charge and what, 20% buster on limit break, or what was it? I don't know. Check the banner info. Oh, they actually have a limited. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Pretty tired and I'm kind of out of it too. So. Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah, they did give them back. Well, I thought they would just be like, oh yeah, since we already gave you your limited back in Thanksgiving, huh? Fuck you. Thought they would do something like that. Guess not though. Let's see. Where's the schedule? So Musashi by herself until for 2 days, and the next is 2 days, and the next 2 days. Okay, that's fine. We'll see. Right now, I just want to concentrate on rolling Musashi, though. I'll see if I'll. Of course, I do want to get a Kintoki MP5, of course, but we'll see how that we'll see how that pans out in 2 days. First, Musashi. How viable MP levels above MP2? Strictly speaking, they're all viable. Dachishima. I'm probably butchering your name. Sorry. Technically speaking, they're all viable, or all MP levels above 2 are viable. Because no matter how you look at it, you're still even from the jump from MP3 to MP4 and MP4 to MP5. Because the jumps from MP3 to MP4 and then MP4 to MP5 are the same. technically speaking, that's still worth it because that's a huge buff to your NP. Because it might, for example, I think Buster scaling goes, AOE Buster scaling goes from 300, the standard one anyway, goes from 300 to 400, then what was it, 450, then 475 to 500, right? Strictly speaking, they're all very much worth it because even with the 25% damage jumps towards the end, that you have to consider the fact that that's 25% extra damage you're getting for free just by upgrading their MP. And I know I'm saying for free, but I mean in terms of gameplay, not actual like quartz cost. Sorry, but yeah. Ignoring how much quartz you put into fucking whaling for whatever servant, right? That's a free 25% damage boost, and that's for your NP. So, like in total, that could be what, several thousands, probably even tens of thousands of extra damage that you're doing on average. So yes, to answer your question, technically speaking, yes, it is. Um, but from a quartz, like from a perspective of how much quartz you have to put in to reach that, unless you get very lucky, no, it's not. Gameplay, yes. Quartz, no. Let's just put it that way. Make it simple for us. Hopefully that could explain at least some of it. Got a god roll with Waver near Chris to MP2 Talmo. Jesus fuck. Wish I had that. Wish I had that roll. Wanted Waver, but you got favorite Choco? I assume it's Nito. Let's see. Yeah, Waver, Tama, and Nito. Yeah, that's a good roll, man. Considering I'm already here, I might as well retweet it. I don't usually use Twitter for most things, and I just usually, I don't use Twitter often at all, but hey, fuck it. Retweeting is what people do, right? Speaking of which, what the hell's on my Twitter? I haven't been on Twitter for God knows how long. Twitter game is weak. My Twitter game is weak. I didn't really miss anything important, I guess. Oh, there's Musashi. That was easy. I did say I was going for MP2, so let's go. What would you prioritize for Musashi, first or second, in terms of skills? Let me take a look at her skills again. The thing is that I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know how to answer because I don't know how strong her first skill is. Evidently, her first skill is super strong. I just don't know how it exactly works. Like, I think I know, but because I've never used her in person, I can't really say for sure. I would say, just to be on the safe side, I would go with her. I would just stick to you know, what's worked in the past, which is increase your buster damage. But you'd have to ask someone who already knows how Musashi works and figure out how broken her first skill is, because I've heard that Musashi's first skill is absolutely fucking broken. If it is, then of course go with her first skill, obviously. But given the fact that both of those skills, both her first skill and her second skill, are both for only one turn, I would recommend that you level them both at the same time, so that you can use it together, because if you get a Musashi Buster Brave Chain, then that's God knows how much damage, right? And plus, I believe they're multiplicative stacking because it's Buster buff, and then her first skill is technically a power mod, so there you go. Again, I don't know Musashi. I've never used her before. Um, Everything I know about her is either from what I've heard from other people or from what I've strictly looked off strictly from her wiki entry. That's it. Okay. Can show her off with a quest in the Chaldea Gate. You're right. She does have a trial quest at the moment down there, or in Chaldea Gate. So I could screw around with her a little bit over there. So medium and recon. Let's see. You needed waiver instead of Taomo. That's the thing about anybody who's trying to roll caster GSSR for a waiver, because how many GSSR, or not GSSR, sorry, how many why are there so many gotchas still? Oh, that's right, it's because the Babylonia ones are still active. The thing about caster GSSRs is that if you're trying to roll it for a waiver, uh, prepare to be heartbroken, because how many 5-star casters are there? There's Waiver, Talmo. Are those the only ones? There's got to be another. Oh, Sanzo, of course. So you have a 1 in 3 chance, unless I'm missing someone else on top of that, which I probably am. Yeah, there's 3, not 4. So I guess you do have like a 1 in 3 odds, which is better than the 1 in 4 that I tried going for Kets. But even still, there's gonna be you're just setting yourself up for heartbreak by that point. Because if you're rolling caster GSSR for a waiver, then you're probably rolling because you need him. Whereas for me, it's like, oh, I got Drake, shucks. So. Either way, though, sorry that you can get waiver. Hopefully you can. Hopefully he spooks you at some point. Hopefully. Anyways. Musashi skill mats are easy clap. Yeah, I managed to farm all over Lanugo during Solomon, so she's pretty much set. She's pretty much set. Are the I can actually check right now. I'm gonna see if Chaldea Gate has half off. Yep, they're half off. Good. I can start farming for EXP at some point. I should probably save some. I should probably save like around 100 quartz to start farming embers. Now that I think about it. Let's see. I want to look up how valuable Sunrise is. Because like I mentioned earlier, I know first Sunrise is supposed to be a really good craft test. Okay, so 20% Buster with 50% starting MP charge. How much was was it Participation of the King? Yeah. It was 10% 50 and then 15% 60. Oh, I see. So this is basically like this is the Buster version of the Ilia, the lewd Halloween Ilia and craft essence and the Miyusi. So more or less that. Alright. I'll start doing some multis. Waiver was literally all you needed to have an amazing starter account. Yeah, I mean, once you get waiver, pretty much any starter account is pretty amazing, right? Rolled for waiver on your alt, got MP2 TAM, and then spent the 5 monthly, spent the 5 tickets on the Merlin banner and got waiver instead. Hey, you might have. We'll take those. We take those, boys. Let me leave those medium recon. We take those. Anyways. Yeah, I've seen her strengthening quest. I've seen her buff in JP. Makes me very happy. Makes me quite happy. How many courses did it take to get Kets? Total? I believe around 1,700. Tomalancer is I know for a fact currently is the record holder for the most amount of quartz that I have to use to chase MP5, or for one copy rather, not just MP5, but for one copy. Kets might be close. She might be really close. She might be up there with Skaha during Thanksgiving. There's no way for me to confirm because I split up her roles from the night that from her debut night, and then again with the Merlin stuff. So I want to say that she's around. It took me around 1,600, but it's really close. I mean, Musashi just won, but thankfully I got some really good luck and got her first copy in with just tickets. Though, we'll see how far I go into trying to dive for MP2. We'll see. I could very well get my ass handed to me again, which'll suck. Actually, let me check something real quick. Let's see. Pick up summon. Will all the, let's see, Kintoki. Okay, so everybody's rotations will have the New Year's craft essences also ready to go. Let's see. Oh, it's good they're bringing back last year's New Year's Christmas. Not Christmas. Seas on the very last day. Makes sense. Who was my GSSR Drake? Which I don't mind because having a stronger Drake is never a bad thing. Given how much I love to you know, preach about how good she is at farming. How long do you plan to stream? Not very long. I've been very busy to say the least these days, and especially after Solomon ended, or it only ended a couple of days ago, but towards the end I got wrapped up in a lot of things. So I don't know, not too long. This is definitely not a farming stream, that's for sure. There's I know. I read the preview notes, so I also expect a rate up pretty soon. Obviously, I don't really care about the Girls Frontline rate up too much. Why did it take me that long to get a second copy of that 3-star CE? Merlin or Scotty? Yeah, I would. I'm gonna refrain from, you know, declaring, oh, Merlin's better than Skaha or vice versa. But what I will tell you is that Scotty is probably gonna be used more for farming, which is what I do most of the time anyway. So to me, personally, Scotty is more valuable. Another 4-star spook. To me personally, Scotty will be more valuable because she does a lot of farming, and I do a lot of farming, so it just kind of makes sense. Kind of works out like that. Is it worth to limit break summarize or long top? Yeah, okay. If you care at all, if you care anything at all about farming, Limit Broken Sunrise is, I hear, a really good craft essence for farming. That's what I hear. So I suppose if you have the quartz to spare, definitely try to go for a limit break copy of it. Hey Cisco, what's going on? I've had some good luck so far. Got a first copy of Musashi off tickets only, so that's something. Definitely more than I can say about some streams. What do the trial quests and Rare Prism entails? They're basically, so I think how those work is if you go to the Rare Mana Prism shop and you decide to buy those trial quests, literally all you're doing is you're unlocking that trial quest for yourself because you missed it in the past. It's just like how you know, you have Annie Blonde. In fact, we'll just fucking go to the shop so I can show you. So if you go to Rare Mana Prism shop and you do let's see. Yeah, these trial quests. See how they say on my account. See how they say, "Oh, you've already cleared them." That's because I've already done them when they come out the first time. So earlier this year, we had obviously oh, not this year. It was technically last year for Skahas, but at least I think that's how it works. Last year we had Skaha's Trials quest when she came out, so you could try her out to see, you know, how good you thought she was, and then you can decide what you can use that to decide, well, oh, I want to roll for Skaha or oh, whatever, right? So I've already done the trial quest, which means I can't buy it because I've already done it. If you weren't around in the game to try out her trial quest, and you're playing the game now, obviously, you can actually buy it. But that doesn't really do anything other than you just wasted a rare mana prism to use a trial version of Skaha. That's it. So those are worthless unless you really have nothing else to spend your rare mana prisms on. So there you go, I guess. It's literally, you're literally paying a rare mana prism just to try out a 5-star servant. I guess if you're that desperate to try out Skaha and you don't have her yet, I guess that's the way. Other than that, it's pretty much fucking worthless. Yes, I rolled GSSR, I got Drake. She's MP4 now. So what are you supposed to use rare mana prisms on? Easy. Where's the rare mana prism shop? You use them on any Mystic Code that you missed. So for example, any Blonde you can buy. There will be more Mystic Codes added in the future if you missed them. But for now, Annie Blonde is the only one on there. If you missed Annie Blonde earlier this year, you can go pick it up now for in exchange for 5 rare mana prisms, or how much it is. It does cost rare mana prisms, but Anti-Blonde is worth it because it's an extremely powerful Mystic Code, and you should definitely pick it up. So yeah, you use them on these, you use them on CEs that you missed out on before, like for example, beginning of Journey, for those of you who want to min-max your friend point gain, I guess, which in the context of lottos, you don't really need the CE anymore, but I guess for those of you who don't really farm lottos that hard, beginning of the Journey is very important because it literally, triples, quintuples your, or quadruples your FP gain when you're using support, so there you go, I guess. So you can buy that. Definitely buy the lores. That's the most valuable. First things first. Heroic Portrait. This is one of those bond CEs. So again, another CE that was limited time CE, and then the Mana Prism shot or the Mana Prism CE. So for example, so you see here, Mona Lisa has come back. So what this means is you spend 1 rare mana prism to unlock the Mona Lisa C in your mana prism shop. So for example, if I didn't already have Mona Lisa, and I wanted it, I would be like, okay, let me buy it with 1 rare mana prism. I would press exchange. What it would then do is you would have to go back to the mana prism shop, and then you can buy it from here. You still have to pay 5k mana prisms though. But I believe once you unlock it with a rare mana prism, it never goes away. At least that's my understanding of it. So once you unlock it, you have however much you want to, farm 5k mana prisms, so you can finally unlock all 5 copies. At least I think that's what that's what I think that's how it works or something. Yeah. When is Gramps coming? Very soon. Expect him within the next 2 weeks. I think. It just uses a sports guy, I know, right? Why bother? Oh, there's my first copy for Sunrise. Why bother with a trial quest when you can just, fucking look for a support one, right? Yeah, I agree. Missing the last copy. Yikes. Well, good thing you can finally buy it out now. Thankfully, it's only for 1 rare mana prism too, to unlock it. Imagine if they locked it behind a 3 or even a 5 rare mana prism paywall. Monka S. Trial quest had a Spriggan. Hey, I guess if you want to exchange your rare mana prism for a Spriggan root or a spirit root, sure. Yeah, I did GSSR. MP4 Drake. Could you burn your first Lance Artoyer for Blonde Mystic Code? No. I mean, I wouldn't mind if you burn a permanent SSR, but Lance Artoyer is story locked. So yeah, if you burn her, I'm not sure when the next time you're ever gonna get a copy of her will be. But I don't know. Maybe if you really don't care, then sure, why not? All right. Well, there's my first copy. Connection to game server was lost. Excuse me, game? Why buy lores? Don't events have them? They're limited time. They're limited material. Sorry if I sound condescending, but I didn't really expect someone to ask me why buy lores. Um, the reason why you buy lures is because there's no other way to get them. No, I'm not going for MP5 Musashi. Not this part of the year. I'll get her like to like MP2 hopefully, and then finish her out later on this year with Shimosa Part 1. But you want to buy lures even if it's from the Rare Mana Prism shop because there's no other way to get them. It's not like you can farm them. And given how much I want to, you know, skill my favorite servants, yeah, I'll take all the lures I can get, even the ones, even if I have to pay a Rare Mana Prism for it. So yeah, of course, buy everything, or buy all the lures as you can. Obviously, it does cost Rare Mana Prisms, but what else are you gonna spend it on? Other than like CEs and like, you know, what was the other one? Mystic Codes. Is Annie Blonde never coming back? I just said it's already in Rare Mana Prism shop. It already has come back. Hope you get her, man. Well, I already do have a copy of her. I'm just trying to hunt for a second copy, I guess, if you will. But yeah. Should you unlock Mona Lisa with only Rare Mana Prism or save get a lore? That's up to you. Do you need more QP, and are you going to plan on farming more QP manually? Then Mona Lisa might be something you should be interested in. If not, save for the lore. Yes, I rolled GSSR. Once again, MP4 Drake. How's the rolling tonight? Well, the last few multi-rolls have been trash, but as you can see, multiple min rolls back to back to back almost. Actually, the last one wasn't, not this one, but the last one was pretty good. But this one and a couple of others have been trash. But overall, very good luck considering I already have Musashi from straight tickets. So, I'll take it, I guess. Better than dumping, what? Almost 1700 just to get just to finally get an SSR. That shit sucks. Did you ever get Merlin? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm going to make a video very soon about my story about those Merlins. That video should hopefully be up sometime this week. It's better to use each XP card individually for a more great super success. Not really, because if you do that and you get a great suck or a super suck, it only doubles the amount of XP of that particular XP card. As opposed to if you stuff 20 XP cards together and then you get a great suck, it doubles all of that. So no, not really. The only reason you would do that is if you're getting near a servant's next level cap. For example, if you've ever seen me level up my servants on stream, you probably may have noticed that I intentionally give them less than 20 embers, so that I can try to, what I like to call, bait out the super suck or the great suck, because if that happens, then I save myself a few you know, XP cards that I didn't have to waste. That's my little strategy, I guess. It's just something I do. How much salt can we bring in today? Too much. You always know how the salt goes with, around here. Oh, you actually use the USO on her. Hmm. Well, at least you have her now. If you want to cut your losses. First Tam from Musashi banner, nice. Story time. Oh, that video will be up hopefully very soon. Is it is it the video flaming X0? It's not really flaming him. I just give him a little shout out. It's not flaming at all, actually. This is a good time to use all your friend points to make CE bombs. It is a double success rate up, so yeah, you can use some of it. Yeah, now would be a good time. Any luck? Went 700 deep and didn't pull her? Yikes. Okay. Hopefully you don't get too salty about this, because usually I'm the one who's supposed to get salty. But I pulled my first Musashi in about 10 or 11 tickets. So hopefully that doesn't get you too salty. If it did, my bad. Yeah, Skyfell. Considering Musashi has another banner coming up later on, you know, next year, because it's still 2018 over where I live. But considering she's got Shimosa Part 1 later on, might as well roll for her then with the other 4 stars. You are very lucky. Yes. 3 of the MESCs. It must be MES day today. Seeing as you didn't get Merlin, you're broke. Should you roll for Musashi? Well, if you're broke, how are you even gonna roll in the first place? Everybody has Merlin, it seems like. So, you can roll for Musashi if you want. Someone on your friends list is bound to have Merlin. Musashi is Part 1. As in Shimosa Part 1. Not, I know Shimosa is Part 3. I meant Shimosa Part 1. Because Shimosa also has a Part 1, Part 2 banner. Part 1 is Musashi shows up with Tomoe Gozen and like what? Who is it? Yagyu? No, Yagyu is story log, so he shows up in Part 2. But Musashi shows up with Tomoe Gozen and somebody else, right? That's what I meant. Well, it's as long as you've gone without pulling NSSR. 2,300, I think. And that was only, like, what? A few weeks ago, when Merlin came out? Getting a lot of Saber cards. Too bad they're all 3 stars. At least I'm getting Saber cards. Is that any trick to pull K-Scope? No. Other than, you should have pulled from the very beginning. Whale, that's how, yeah. Other than that, yes. Spook. Actually, it's not a spook. Actually, well, technically it's still a spook. But it's a useful one, because I don't have our MP5 yet. I'll take it. Yeah, Happy New Year's, Lionel. How many USOs? 4. Actually, no, I think it's technically 5 or 6. I'll have to check. Musashi, MP1. For now. Did you watch El Mole Case Files? Unfortunately, I missed the New Year's the JP New Year's stream, so that really fucking pissed me off. I thought it would be tomorrow, as in it would be tonight, but it was actually earlier this morning, and I completely forgot about that. So I'm really fucking pissed off, which is part of the reason why I'm in a bad mood right now, which some of you may have noticed. But yeah, that really fucking triggered me hard today. Because I wanted to watch it, except I just got my time zones messed up, and I thought it would be today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Unless the New Year's stream didn't feature the El Mole Case Files anime, in which case I guess that I was just ranting about something completely fucking irrelevant. Yeah, Happy New Year's to you too, 4/0. I need a drink? Yeah. A drink wouldn't sound too bad. I wouldn't mind a drink right about now. Oh well. I'm just glad Tomo got a buff. So I'll fucking take it. Would you recommend for Ishtar the Christmas CE or the 5-star CE from the Summon Gate? The 5-star CE from the Summon Gate, I think. Which one? Which Christmas one are you talking about? Oh, Drunk Altar. Oh, that's right. Honestly, I think you should stick with Drunk Altar, Holy Night Dinner, because if you do that, then she gets a 15% NP damage buff. She has her own 20% charisma, and she gives herself the 20% buster damage. So all those buffs stack together. Oh, and also if you have her mana burst skill go off, that's another 50% potentially. So yeah, stick with the Drunk Altar. If you want to prioritize damage, that is. If you just want to prioritize Buster CEs and just want to go for like crit damage, well, I guess crit damage, the Jalter CE also has crit damage. But if you want to focus on like raw Buster damage and that's all you care about, then for Sunrise. Probably got a USO. Fortunately, that wasn't what happened this time. I did get my first copy of Musashi. And Fran, I guess. It's been an hour since, and you can't buy Saint Quartz. I don't know, man. I think someone asked me the same question before in the past. Or I remember someone talking to me about this, or talking about something similar to this. So you're not the only one who's had troubles with this. I don't know. You'd have to ask someone else, because usually whenever I'd have trouble buying Saint Quartz, all I need to do is just wait a little bit, and then the problem just kind of clears itself up. So I don't know if I can really help you out with this one. Gouda Gouda sounds like a delicious cheese. Best part, we get three events worth of it. Why is Musashi taking so long? Because I rolled the first. I rolled one copy of her already. Oh yeah, and of course, life is full of salt. Can you explain CE bombs? It's very simple. CE bombs are low star, low rarity Cs, like typically friend point Cs. They're like 1 or 2 stars that you limit break and then you max level because it's cheaper to level up lower rarity craft essences than it is to level up like, you know, 5-star or 4 or 5-star Cs directly. How are your rolls going? Well, I did get one copy of Sunrise. I haven't gotten another one since. And I already do have one copy of Musashi. I'm trying to look for MP2, but obviously both of them are kind of hiding from me right now, considering I already got one copy of each. Already rolled GSSR, got MP4 Drake. How much of your own money have you put into this game? I don't know, over 10k worth? Probably one of the worst decisions of my life. Don't want to get, you don't get waiver and just to get spooked for by him trying to go for Musashi. Works out. Hey, MP2. Ow, fuck. I'm just a huge fan of diminishing returns. So am I. How can you afford to whale like that? Have a stable job, I guess. Do you have any other job besides being a YouTuber? YouTubing is not my job. I have a separate job. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So how much was that? That was 2 Musashis and I want to say 270 quartz. Because I know we didn't start this with how many quartz did we start this with? 1387 I want to say, because I know I used 30 for the guaranteed. So I went down to like what, 1357? So that sounds about right, 270. 270 and then tickets, so it'd be 2 Musashi right there. So, what makes it Musashi good? She just nukes. She's probably the best single target nuker. Single target saber nuker. Probably. Are you a PhD student type job? If I were that, I probably wouldn't be making videos on this game. No. I wish, though. If I did have that kind of job, I could just literally MP5 everybody that I wanted, which will probably be everyone. But no, that's not how it is. At least not with me. I actually have to have self-control with my rolls. Haha, that's a great joke. Better than Okita, at least for the next 2 years. Or year and a half, sorry. Okay. What should we do here? We could try our trial quest, since I've already gotten what I wanted. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of all this fucking shit. Well, time to fucking clear out inventory. We can get rid of some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can lock this. What does it do again? Okay, sure hit and an arts card effectiveness. Okay. How many of the 3-star craftsmen have we gotten? Oh yeah, okay, we do actually have enough to limit break. I was about to say, is it gonna be like last year where I only get like one copy of the 3-star C? That was pretty fucking stupid. From back then. Let's see, this was the effect on it is gonna be pretty fucking dumb, but 2019 QP, whoop de fucking do. Whoop de fucking do. Anyways, let's see. First Sunrise is there. Hopefully I can get more copies of it later when I roll for fucking Kentucky. Other than that, sure hit. I don't really need that anymore now that I have it limit broken. Okay. Get rid of DCs. Was it 2017 QP on the JP server? Yeah. We don't need that QPC. Yeah, obviously. It's a great suck, guys. Better roll. I've tried that before. It doesn't work. At least it doesn't for me. And how many servants do I have? Only 230. That's fine. We can check out a trial quest here. So, that's more than likely Musashi. So, let's see. I'm gonna go here, I guess. Move her up here. Middle. This shouldn't be too hard of a quest. So, what do I want to give her? Let's see. I'll just bring along fucking Asterius with this like a Tauntzy or some shit. So is that? It increases his HP. I don't want that. But it is for 3 turns, so I'm just gonna fucking leave it that. And George level 1. We'll see if Musashi can do it. I'm gonna wait until Shimosa. Dr. Zero. Can you limit break first sunrise? No. I only have 1 copy of it. Ah, Yagyu actually shows up. Even after all this, even all the way back here, he actually shows up. I didn't know that. That's nice to know. Lowly plebs, he says. What did you get for pay gotcha? MP4 Drake. Even Osaka Behime. Okay. Even Osaka Behime, she says. We're back to this music again. Alrighty. Let's see. Do the trials have stories? Yeah, they actually do. Yeah, all the trial quests so far have had actual stories. For fuck's sake. Huh, it's a fucking dragon. This dragon is really, really weak. Why not use your own Musashi? Well, she would if I leveled her up, she would obliterate this. But she's not even leveled up, so. Alright, thank God. He finally died. Let's see. Musashi will absolutely fucking wreck this kid. What'd you get if I paid? Gotcha. MP4 Drake. Rider. Let's see how good her MP gain is. Actually, she's already at 85%. I think she's only MP 1, I think. So, might as well. Musashi's gonna kill him either way anyway. Oh, she actually goes past MP2 or MP1. Even then, that was only like what 30% MP charge. God, her MP charging is bad. This is level 7, and this is level 6. Okay. Add another one here. Should put that on a slow-mo, actually. It's alright though. If y'all can watch it on YouTube or something, if you want the slow version. Spirit root scale. Happy New Year to you too, Nokia. What are you, an evil Oni? Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah. And then we go to a tea house and start eating dango udon and drink tea. Thanks for the saber gem, I guess. Oh, there's more for to this trial quest. Oh, okay. Then we can try this out even more. And it doesn't have auto store. It does here, but I just like reading it actually. So that's why I'm trying to read along. See how many dailies I have left on. Grill's front yard. Hey, for those of you who are also playing Girls Frontline, do we have is there scheduled maintenance tonight? I just want to make sure because sometimes I miss that and I just have like combat sim points just kind of just sitting there doing nothing because it's already capped. No scheduled maintenance, just raid up. Alright, good. I'll hold you to it. Today is capsule only day anyway, so combat sim doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't. But I still don't like the fact that if I get maintenance, if we get maintenance, which always happens on combat sim day or the day that we get the skill data, it always annoys the fuck out of me when I don't know that's happening. I'm intentionally saving a combat sim energy for it, and then so that when it's daily, when the daily changes at the top of the hour, it's like, you know, oh, there's maintenance now. Okay, now I just have fucking 6 combat day energy just fucking sitting there doing nothing. Thankfully, I've done most of the dailies for today. Just kind of meander into weird worlds. This Trial Quest story is really long. That's literally only one fight. Yeah. Now, I'm actually not sure how well Musashi will do here. I'll try going for Cleo first, but I actually don't know how if Musashi will even do it here. It can even solo this. Yeah, only level 50. Can she even do it? I'm not even sure. So, let's see. I guess we'll try attacking Cleo. Yeah, I'll try building her MP gauge right now. She only gains 18% off that. It's not good. Let's test things. Let's see how much MP charge Musashi gets off an APQ. I think it was like around 30%, so we should start out at 18. 18, so about, what, 20, 24? Not even that much. Then what about a BQA? So she starts off at 42. 42, 22. So it's only 2% off. Alright. We'll have to use a evade here. No, actually, shit. I should have attacked. The Sphinx, or at the very least, use your second skill. But we want to use that with the Buster. So yeah, I should have attacked the Sphinx. Didn't realize. Just use your command seals if you fail. Why? The trial was literally like 1 AP or some shit. I don't care. So in that case, well, we already got our MPs, so fucking no brain Buster main this shit. She backs off. We'll put this on slow-mo. Smork. No brain Buster main. Pop double hit and then use her arts card. That's a good point, actually. Didn't think of that. Yeah, I'd imagine with her double hit, with 5th form active, she should gain a ton of MP charge. There's a scarab. Whoops. Oh god, there are more trial quests like this? Oh god. Hey look, more Saber Gems. Omega lol. Alright. Alrighty boys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because, I have, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the stream, I have other things I need to be doing. I have to, I need to make sure a video that I've been working on all day today goes up in about like 2 hours at New Year's, start of New Year's, because I won't even be at home during that time anyway. So I had to make sure that's fully edited, render it out, and then start putting it on my channel so I can put on scheduled upload or whatever it's called. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I probably will be back because we got MP2 Musashi, which was my target goal, very quickly. I will be back for later summons for, whatchamacallit, for Kintoki. Maybe Ishtar, we'll see, but, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and, yeah, let me toss you guys over somewhere else who's streaming right now. I think X-Slice should still be streaming. He's an easy, one to go to. As X-Slice, he's already got like fucking 200 viewers. But I've hosted Ludes already multiple times before. Let's just go with fucking X-Slice. Yeah. There you guys go. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Let me just make sure this raid is ready to go through, and we'll call it quits. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night. Have a New Year's, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys, hopefully, later on this week.